I'm Courtney Seawack for CN100, and today we'll be covering not one, but two very special events created and put together by Cubs President of Baseball Operations, Theo Epstein, and his crew. First up, we'll be on the south side at Jackie Robinson Park for the Urban Classic baseball game. Later on, we'll be moving on to the north side at the Chicago Metro for a foundation to be named later, Hot Stove Cool Music concert. It's going to be a great day full of giving back, so let's get it started.
This is the third annual Urban Classic, and it's really become a highlight of Hot Stove Cool Music weekend here. And
part of our weekend of festivities, of course, it's a fundraiser concert at the Metro outside of Wrigley Field, but this really is the highlight to me. It's a baseball game between a team we brought up from Boston called the Base and the Jackie Robinson West Teenage Program.
We are so blessed that everyone that volunteers and helps us, so we have a lot of celebrities involved, and we just want to share it with kids. We don't just want to keep it inside a concert venue. Our tagline for Hot Stove Cool Music is celebrating music, baseball, and giving back.
We're out here today as Comcast to support them through the foundation to be named later, which is an organization that gives funding to teams such as these so that they can play and they can have a field and they certainly can have their uniforms and everything else that's necessary.
It basically gives kids at this age an opportunity to do positive things, and it changed a lot of lives. For example, I played in Jackie Robinson West and got a college scholarship for baseball, and you'll see that for a lot of kids on both teams.
these players are not only really good baseball players, but they're fine young men, and they're here because they work hard in the classroom, stay in school, get the opportunity to play baseball. A lot of them, because of these programs, go on to college and play baseball in colleges. They're two great examples of the organizations that Foundation to be named later supports.
Baseball is such a popular sport in the two cities of Chicago and Boston, and fans are more than willing to come out to concerts, fundraisers, and as long as they know the money's going to an important cause. So we've chosen great youth-serving organizations in Chicago and in Boston, and makes a big difference in those communities.
Things like this keeps the kids motivated, keeps them excited. Some of these kids started playing with me when they were 4 and 5. They're just finished their senior year, they're going away to college. But also things like this help sponsor, so the kids can see they're not on their own. You have people who are supporting you, they have your back, and we're here whatever you need.
We use this crazy game called baseball, and it's allowed our guys to go to school. It's allowed our guys to go to college. It's allowed our guys to pretty much make that next step to become better men, just from a game, a child's game. So it's had an amazing impact on our young men.
It has helped me so much because I've matured as a teenager into a young adult, and they prepared me for college. They've showed me that school is the priority, and then comes sports. I also learned that if you work hard enough, you'll succeed.
I love baseball and I love music, so in the morning I love the baseball game because it's great to see these kids have an opportunity to play in front of fans. And as I said, they use baseball to sort of stay out of trouble and to provide opportunities to go to college. I mean, that's really the work of the foundation.
In time, as we change the game and return it to its city roots, Jackie Robinson West and the base program will be remembered as two of the most important programs in the game's history. Thank you.
Right now, we're at the Metro Chicago for the 4th annual A Foundation to be Named Later's Hot Stove Cool Music Benefit Concert. How did Hot Stove Cool Music get started?
Started in 2000 in Boston, and we were looking for some sort of charity event. They said to me, "Why don't you do this?" And then some people do golf tournaments. I wanted to do rock and roll concerts, so that's we started, and then it sort of evolved quite a bit.
Can you tell me kind of what brings you out here tonight?
I came all the way out to raise money for kids in Chicago, even though I'm from New England. I've been involved with Hot Stove Cool Music way back since 2002 in Boston. Brings rock and roll and a support of great charities together. I'm a big Red Sox fan, and of course Theo Epstein used to be the GM of the Red Sox. He's now at the Cubs, and the Cubs are my National League team.
Who are you most excited to see here tonight?
Yeah, definitely Eddie Vedder. It's just we're so honored and humbled that he volunteered to come play here tonight and help us raise a lot of money for some great causes. He's just an incredible guy, great Cubs fan, big heart. He always shows up to help out, and You know, he volunteered on his own to come play, refused to take any money. He wouldn't let us pay for his travel or anything. He paid his own way, and he just wants to raise as much money as we can for the great causes.
What's the best part about being a part of this charity?
The best part is the camaraderie with the musicians, even though I'm not one. They're just such a great bunch of guys, and it's like the equivalent of going to a celebrity golf tournament where it's, yeah, we'll all go and we'll help out by playing golf. These guys are like, yeah, we'll all help out by jamming with these people. You know, last night I was watching these guys, and Eddie Vedder gets up with them, and they were just playing like Who Cuts and Led Zeppelin and stuff, and you can see they're having a great time as well.
Not only did we get to see a great game in concert today, but we also learned that a foundation to be named later is a very caring charity that loves to give back to its communities of Boston and Chicago, along with making sure that kids have a shot at a very successful future. For CN100, I'm Courtney Seawack.